Welcome to another episode of Collector's Review. In this episode of Fake versus Real, we go through the Alien Isolation Xenomorph by Neca. Can you tell which one's real and which one's fake? Make sure you stay tuned. Welcome to another episode of Fake vs. Real with Collector's Review, brought to you guys by Collection Dimension, and we're going to be getting too up close with the Alien Isolation Xenomorph Neca action figure. So I don't know if you guys can tell which one is fake and which one is real. Before we get to it, you know the Collection Dimension brings you everything from comic books, action figure unboxings, statue unboxings, anything that has to do with collectibles. We're going to be getting into everything that we can, so make sure you hit that little red button and hit the ring bell so you can see the videos when they're popping up. And I got some more fake versus real coming soon. So let's get to this action figure right here. I don't know if you can tell which one is fake and which one is real. So today on the left is going to be the fake, on the right is going to be the real. So again, fake versus real. So I don't know if you can see off top that one is darker and one is a little bit lighter. It's a little bit hard to see, but we're going to be taking up close with these figures, so let's get them up close right now. So like with a lot of figures that I get, I always say the fakes have the paint rubbing off, so you can see right there that the paint rubbed off there, pretty bad all over. So it's there, so he's not even touching. And then if you see this one on the elbow, this one's the real, and this elbow is actually touching the thing, and that's the only smear marks that you see. And I don't know if that's paint or if that's just the smear mark. I would think that might be paint, but compared to this one that's not touching, so this one isn't even touching right here, and it got that much paint on it. So that's what I'm always saying. I know I said in before episodes that people said they got the paint, so this is the closest that I've gotten so far. And I know it varies with the NECA figures, but off top, looking at these two figures, this printout right here looks pretty good, not much off, just a tad bit in the darkness of it. You could tell where the light is busting through right here and here. Then moving along, then you see on the real one, which is on the right, his arms are tied to his body, and on here they got him tied down by his knees. So if you guys have the fake, the real one that you know you bought from Target or NECA, and if it's tied like this, I would like to know. I want to see if they're tied different ways or were they all tied that way. So shoot it down in the comments. So with this one, you can tell on how, with the one that I received, like I always say, these are what I received, and I'm showing you guys what I received. So you can tell around here with this thing, I've never seen it like this. It's like it wasn't even imprinted on there. You see how this is tight around, and I could feel the ridge. I could feel the ridge on the whole thing. This one, it isn't like that on a lot of it. So you see how that is around there, and then you can't even feel that. It's just imprinted on there. So you can't even, right here you start feeling it on the side just a little bit. But other than that, looks good. And on the back, again, dark. So we got the fake versus real. And you could tell with how lit this one is in the back, you can see the stripes. You can hardly see the stripes in this one. You can hardly see the ladder in this one. So in the fake one that I can see right away, here goes the real. You see that bottom ladder right there by his hand. So on the real one, that bottom ladder piece right there, and you can see a hint of the one right there. Very slight hint of that one. You cannot see it on this one like that. It is very dark. You see how it's dark there? You can't hardly see that at all compared to that one. So way darker in that sense, but you could just tell off the picture off top with this one, and we'll go over it real quick when I open it up. And the same thing with the pictures on the bottom. The tone of this one's a little bit more tanner because it seems more darker and everything. So real quick, let's get to it and show you guys these bad boys open real quick. It's gonna take a second because I gotta take it out the clamshell packaging. So there we go. Got them out the bottom. Throw that stuff to the side. And you see right there, that's the only way I could stand up the fake, because the fake did not come with the base for the stand. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to stand them up. So let's look at the paper card real quick. This is the fake. This is the real. And you see what I meant on the two color differences right there, the greens. But overall, this is real nice. The numbers are a little bit different on the bottom. So if you see, this is a dark black, this is more like an off black, but how the font numbers right there are, so that's off. Then we have fake real, and you see the darkness in the fake one of the green compared to that, and the color of the black. So fake, real. So you see that the real is more of a off black, I would say, than the fake, the real. See the difference in the darknesses in the chest and the hazmat back there, and then, like I said, these two. So that's those two up close, how darker it is. So let's get to the action figure real quick. Don't want to take up any more time on these things. Alright, let's look at these up close. So take him off the stand and bring him up. Let's bring these ugly beasts up here, and you can tell off top that the fake is way shinier. See how shiny his body is compared to him. Let's look at the faces real quick. So up close, the ugly mugs. Left is fake, right is real. The fake one, you can off top see there's a little gap there. There's not there. You can hardly see the eyes on the fake one. You see how high it is up there where you see that nose? You shouldn't. Then the teeth are way more detailed. They're painted way better. And then you can tell with the chin right there. You see how this chin is smoother than this one. This one has the... Let me move this out the way. It's hard. It keeps on focusing in on different things. This one has the mold line in the chin right there, and you can see it pretty good. But you can tell by how shiny the figure is compared to this one. The real one is a little bit dull. So you see that there. And there goes the mouth on the side. Again, the shininess. Shininess in the back, yeah, it's way shinier. So we know that. Look at the tops of the heads. The real one looks a little clearer. The fake one looks a little bit more foggy. So this is their backs. Alright. The other side. The tubes, and then always, of course, if you guys see anything that I don't see, please feel free to comment in the bottom. Like I said, just the detail and how shiny it is. It's crazy how much shinier it is than that. So far, let's look at the articulation real quick. Let me try standing him up some way. Alright, I'll have him stand there. So with the real one, his head does not go up. His head does not go down. His head goes sideways. Sideways. Arms go out. Real nice. Elbow. elbow in. That's as far as it'll go in for me. And then the legs pretty much move. They have the articulation here, then in the shin, and then another one for his ankle. Very hard to stand. Legs go all the way out. Tail bends. Real nice. Hard for him to stand up. Then we'll look at this one. Arms out. Pretty good. A little stiff, but I ain't putting either of these in hot water. So head does not move like that. So this side and this side that he moves. I need to get this down because that's annoying me. That I need to get this piece right. Move ahead. So I need to get that piece back down because that's really annoying me right there. Sorry. His arms out. Elbow in. His elbow actually, oh, that's because the elbow crease, so it goes to his head. And this one does the same thing if I did it in that sense. So no. Yeah, it touches his head. So again, splits. Articulation, knee points. Knee goes all the way back. Bends all the way out, ankle all the way out. Same thing with this one. I don't see nothing on the bottom of the feet. On neither. Just the shininess. Then the tails. Same length. Just again, one's way shinier than the other. So that's the biggest tall tale that I see in this whole thing, is the shininess of. Then his mouth opens up. So the mouth comes out. The mouth opens on them. I can't get that one. That one's too far in. Alright, so both their mouths open up. Just one mouth is more painted better and detailed. And like I said, the skull right there, you can see this one's more foggy. And the action figure is all around just very shiny. So if yours has a shiny like this, a shininess like this, make sure you guys check the cards. And like always, this is what I receive, people. Whatever you believe or want to believe it is. If you don't believe they don't make fakes, even though NECA admits it, go to their Twitter page. They've admitted it quite a few times. It is what it is. This is what I received, and I'm showing you guys what I received. So the fake one is just way more shinier. As for the durability and flexibility of this one right now, it's actually not bad. He moves around real well. The paint job is not bad. The only thing that I had a bad issue with was this skull right here. Looks like it's popping up, like I said. And then also it didn't come with the stand. Like always, I go with the real version over the fake any day. And in the cards it was a little bit darker. There's nothing on the feet. I don't see nothing on the back. There is one thing that I seen on the plastic. Just wait 1 second. You guys might have seen it before, but on the fake one there's nothing on it. And on the real one, it had numbers, and these numbers are indented into the plastic. So, and that was on the back of the figure. I don't know if you guys noticed it while I was doing the unboxing. And always, like I always said, like a tall tale is how much paint. There's quite a bit of paint on this from the inside. So that's a big thing with fake ones. I've said before, I know NECA does mistakes, may have made mistakes and do some paint rubs off sometime, but usually it's not that bad. And I've only come across it so far like you've seen with this one, and that was when it's up against it tight. So until next time, like always, like, share, and subscribe. This was another episode of the Collector's Review, man, and we're coming at you with the Isolation Alien Neca Xenomorph action figure. So until next time, this was Fake vs. Real, and we gonna be out. Peace.